In this video, I'll be sharing with you a requested tutorial on how to cut this stylish conical bustier blouse. So if this is something you like, kindly hit on the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. So let's dive right into today's video. So to start, here is my pattern and I've gone ahead to mark out my basic measurement. So I've marked the shoulder to bust, under bust, waistline. Then for my blouse length, I have about 22 inches, which is 5 inches after my waistline, right? My waist is 17 plus extra 5 inches. I'm having 22 inches. So go ahead to take your blouse measurement also. First measurement is to place your tape. Mark your shoulder divided by 2 plus half because this dress has a sleeve, right? So at that point, you come down by 1 inch. After marking that 1 inch, you're going to mark out your basic neckline. So I will mark this 3 inches neckline, which I'll go ahead to readjust much later, right? So I'll connect from the neckline to the shoulder, the 1 inch I came down to create a shoulder slope. Then from here, I'm going to mark my basic neckline of 3 inches. I will still go ahead to readjust this neckline. Now the next step is to find your chest line, which is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. What I have here is 7. I'll make a straight line there. Now I'll place back my tape and mark the shoulder divided by 2 plus half. Now I'll place my ruler and I'll connect this all the way up. After I'm done connecting, the next step I'll take is to place my tape and I'm going to divide it into 2. The measurement I have there into 2 and come out by ½ inch. Here I'll place my bust circumference divided by 4. Now I'll connect this all the way up and from the midpoint I'll connect to my bust circumference divided by 4. Now the next step is to mark your dart. You need to mark your nipple to nipple divided by 2. My nipple is 7 inches divided by 2 will give me 3.5. So I went ahead to mark out a straight line at that point and I'll draw out that line. I'll mark the midpoint of my armhole. Then from that point, I'm going to connect. I'll connect that point to my bust point, right? From the midpoint to my bust point this way. Now, I'll mark ½ inch for that intake at both sides. After marking that, I'll just go ahead to blend this out. Then after blending out, I'll also connect the other ½ inch on this other side of my pattern. ½ inch I took out on both sides, I will replace it, giving me 1 inch. Then I will reconnect it back to the armhole of my dress. Now after reconnecting it, the next step I'm going to take is to outline my pattern so that it will be visible for you to see. Now let's mark the dart. At the front part, I'll mark ½ inch, right? This is because my bust is below 35, right? And then on the other side, I'll use 1.5. So let's say your bust is fuller than this. So the measurement you'll be using for this front part now, instead of ½ inch, what you use is 1 inch. Then on this other side, you mark 2 inches. So I'll place my ruler and I will go ahead to connect what I have here. Now, after I'm done connecting, you want to connect from the under bust all the way going to the bust point. Then also go ahead to connect at this other side of your pattern. Now, this is what you'll be having. Let's insert the measurement. Place your tape, mark your bust measurement divided by 4 here. Then measure that 1 inch that intake, replace, and then add your sewing allowance. You're going to use ½ inch for the sewing allowance for this dress. Mark your under bust measurement divided by 4. Replace the dart intake you took out and you add ½ inch for sewing allowance. Going to the waistline, you're going to divide your waist measurement by 4 and mark. Measure this dart intake, replace it, then add ½ inch. Now at the lower part of this pattern, you want to mark your hip measurement divided by 4. Pick the dart intake and then replace, then add ½ inch for stitching allowance. I'll go ahead to use my ruler and pencil to connect from the bust, under bust, waist, and from the waist all the way to the blouse length. Now this is what I have. Next step is to find your chest line, and to get your chest line is the difference between your shoulder to waist in front and your shoulder to waist at the back. My shoulder to waist in front is 17, my shoulder to waist at the back is 15 and a half. Now if you take out 15 and a half from 17, you're going to have 1.5, which I marked and then connected to this point. So that is how to get your bust dart. So after I'm done marking, I'll just shed it out to indicate that I have a bust dart at that point, and then go ahead to outline. So if you notice, I stopped at the waistline. I'm going to come out about 3 to 4 inches from this side, right? Come out like 4 inches here, and I'll connect, creating like a conical effect towards that side. Now I'll extend my dart legs by extra 1 inch. I want to extend my blouse length by extra 1 inch, which will give me 6 inches for my blouse length. Come here and I'll measure 4 inches. So this 4 inches is not a standard. You can use with from 3 to 5 inches. Now that 4 inches is what I'll take all the way around towards this side. I'll connect from this side, then when I get to this point, I'll just slant it towards this point, coming in by 1 inch. If you're not okay with what you have, you can always readjust. There's always room for readjustment before transferring your pattern to your fabric. For the neckline of this dress, I'm using 8.5 inches for the depth. Then I'll come out by 1 inch extra from the neckline, making it 4 inches by 8.5, right? Now you can go ahead to readjust the neckline or make it not to be too high if you don't want it to reveal much. So the next step I'll take is just to go ahead to cut this out. Now if you have any question regarding this pattern drafting, please kindly go ahead to ask. So we're going to use the side of this pattern to also draft out the side of the back. Now when you're cutting this, also blend out the bust dart when you're cutting out. Now after cutting this is what we have for the front pattern of this dress. Let's go ahead to do little readjustments at the hemline of this dress. Rather at the hemline of this blouse, just chop out the area that I'm not okay with. If you're not okay with it, make sure you readjust before transferring to fabric. Let's cut out the back pattern of this dress. I've marked out the shoulder divided by 2, just like we did for the front. Then I found the chest line, bust, waist. So my shoulder to waist in front is 17, while my shoulder to waist at the back is 15.5, and I added extra 6 inches for my blouse length. Now let's mark the dart. Mark the nipple to nipple divided by 2. After marking that, you're going to place the ruler and you're going to go ahead to connect this all the way to the blouse length. Now after you're done connecting, you want to mark ½ inch on both sides, come down by 1 inch here, place your ruler, extend, then extend on the other side. Then you're going to measure about 4 inches here, extend your dart towards the lower part of your pattern this way. Then connect the other side of your dart. Measure about 4 inches down before drawing out, connecting your dart for the lower part. Mark your bust measurement divided by 4, ½ inch to it. Mark your waist measurement divided by 4. Pick your dart intake, replace and add ½ inch. Here you're going to mark your hip measurement divided by 4 and add ½ inch. Now after you're done doing that, you go ahead to connect from the chest line to the bust to the waistline and all the way to the blouse length. Now after marking this, you want to refer back to your front pattern to draw out the side, because the side has to match when you're joining up your dress. So I'm just going to go ahead to use the side to trace out the back pattern. Now when I'm coming towards the zipper, that's when I'm going to go up a bit, because the back pattern of this dress has like a slight basque at the back. But before drawing out the whole back pattern, I'll just outline this and then we'll work on the front part, on the lacing area of this pattern first. For the lacing area, I marked 2 inches, 2 inches, sorry. You can decide to use 1.5 inches for yours. Then I'll place my ruler and draw out a straight line. Now after marking that, I'll just connect this, creating a slight basque at this point. I'll just go ahead to come down by ½ inch from the chest line, and then I will connect it to the initial dart. This is to avoid the lacing from popping up. Mark ½ inch here, connect it. Now after I'm done connecting, the next step is to come down by 1.5 to 2 inches and connect to where you want your yoke to be. Now after marking this is what I have for my pattern, and I'll make a dot to indicate I have a lacing at that area. So I'll just go ahead and I will cut this out. If you have any questions so far, please kindly go ahead to ask. The neckline, I'll go in by 1 inch again to reconnect so that it will suit the neckline we have for the front pattern, and I'll go ahead to cut out the rest of the pattern and also take out the dart to make where there is need to take out the dart, and after that I'll cut this open, and this is what I have for my blouse pattern.